Hi, my name is Chad Barron, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about implementation of your marketing strategy. Now, if you follow along with some of my other videos, I've talked about finding your target market and identifying who it is that you are marketing to. The second step in creating any sort of marketing plan is then creating your messaging and creating the message that's going to appeal to your target market. Because remember, all of marketing is about getting the right message in front of the right people at the right time. And so now that you have the message and the target market, now it's time to start implementing your marketing plan. And when it comes to implementing your marketing plan, you got to decide the media that you're going to use. Are you going to do radio advertising? Are you going to advertise in a newspaper? Heaven forbid you decide to buy an ad in a Yellow Pages. Or are you going to do digital advertising, do Facebook ads or Google ads, Pinterest ads? There's a lot of different ways that you can market your business in today's digital landscape. So I'm going to give you kind of a short framework for how to decide where you should market your business. And there's 4 parts to it. So the first question you have to answer is, does this media reach my target market? So often what I see businesses do is they do this kind of shotgun approach where I'm just going to blanket my message out to everyone, and hopefully someone in there sees it and finds that it's relevant to them and buys my product or service. That's not a real effective way. You're going to spend way more money with a shotgun approach than what you would with a targeted approach, where you're going in the places that get directly in front of your target market. The second thing that you need to look at is, can you measure the results? Is there a way to reasonably expect that you could measure the results of your marketing? And if there isn't, if you can't quantify exactly what it is that you're getting for a return on your investment, then I would steer away from that marketing media. The next thing is, can you pivot? And what I mean by that is, if you create some sort of marketing collateral, can you change that? If you find that it's not working, if you're measuring the results and you find that it's not working quite the way you had hoped, can you pivot? Can you change it without an enormous amount of cost? And can you do it quickly? So what I see happen a lot, especially with like Facebook advertising, is we think we know the message and the targeting and how to get in front of the audience. But it isn't until we actually launch the ads and start measuring the results where we find whether or not we were right in our assumptions. And sometimes we have to make adjustments. We have to change the targeting, or we have to make some adjustments to the way that we're saying things, because it's not quite resonating the way we thought it would with our target audience. And with digital advertising like Facebook, we can make those pivots really quickly. Now, the last thing that you need to look at is, can you reasonably expect a return on your investment? And what I mean by this is that some forms of advertising are exorbitantly expensive. And so I often see small and medium-sized businesses investing in this very expensive form of advertising, and when I run the numbers, it's almost impossible for them to get any sort of return on that investment. And so they want to just say, well, it's branding, and we are investing in branding and getting our name out there. But what I want to say is that if you're not a billion-dollar brand, then don't be investing in branding. Invest in marketing that's going to get a return, so that someday you could be a billion-dollar brand, or at least you can achieve the goals that you have set for your business. So I hope this is helpful for you. I hope you can see that by answering these 4 questions and using this framework, you'll be able to really target your marketing and get a return so that your business starts to grow.